What's poppin', guys? Welcome to the stream. So today, tonight, how's your night going, guys? Yeah, I'm playing cliff diving. I'll play some other games, or that life simulator, that thing I used to play. But anyways, let's get into the stream. None. Wow, I thought this would be fun, but hey, let's go to a different game. Let's go to. Remember this life simulator and then homeless? Those were good games. Let's go to. Let's go to. Alright, let's go on YouTube. Yes, I was checking out my other videos you see in the right corner. It might be a new life, I don't know. But that is so added in right there. It's so added in, you can tell. So he doesn't seem to disgust anybody. Huh. Let's watch this. 45 minutes, are you kidding? They can't be serious. 45 minutes, okay. No. They won't.
Movie makers are only human, so sometimes they like to put little inside jokes into their movies, hidden gems as a wink and a nod to ardent fans. Other times they pay attention to small little details that you wouldn't have noticed otherwise. Of course, with film fans watching movies over and over again, it's only a matter of time before these Easter eggs get discovered. 10 Easter eggs in popular movies you probably missed. R2-D2 and 3CPO, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Everyone loves and remembers Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's Harrison Ford's signature role and took us all over the world adventuring.
It's like,
most of the plot
bam,
of Raiders
goodbye.
takes place in Egypt, which means we spend a lot of time looking at hieroglyphs. After a while of seeing them everywhere, they eventually just blend into the background, and we stop noticing them. This allowed the set team to have some fun. What you probably didn't notice at first, though, was a certain robotic duo from another George Lucas-produced feature, Star Wars, also starring Harrison Ford, made a surprise appearance in those hieroglyphs. George Lucas and Steven Spielberg are great friends and have worked with each other numerous times. As a result, this is only one of many crossover references between Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. The Naughty Couple, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Alfonso Cuarón's only Harry Potter movie is generally considered the best one. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban brought a lot of expressive cinematography and symbolism to a film series that was lacking it. It was an astoundingly dramatic shift in tone from the two Christopher Columbus movies set before it. It was also the only major appearance of the Marauder ship, a magical item that maps out all the Hogwarts and everyone currently working in it. Needless to say, there are some major privacy violations going on at Hogwarts. One example is during the credits. At one point, in the corner of the screen, we see this. I'm sure that you can all gather what's going on here. The Xenomorph skull, Predator 2. Predator was a testosterone-fueled 80s classic that proved that
Get to the chopper.
You can destroy any alien. It taught us all great lessons like, if it bleeds, you can kill it, and the perfect way to handshake. The sequel, on the other hand, was a little different. Rather than taking place in a natural jungle, it takes place in the concrete jungle. And rather than the behemoth that was Ani, we get the decently sized Mr. Glover. But did you know that there was a xenomorph from Alien that made a cameo in Predator? It was dead, and a skull hung on the Predator's trophy wall, but it still counts. While originally it was a fun little nod to Ridley Scott's franchise, this one moment accidentally launched the entire Alien vs. Predator franchise. Doctor Strange's orb, Thor. The Orb of Agamotto is a crystal ball owned by Doctor Strange. It allows him to detect magic anywhere in the world and gives him a location and visual of what's going on. All in all, it's a pretty powerful tool that is synonymous with Doctor Strange, usually resting on screen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe long before Doctor Strange. It made its first appearance just there to serve as a reference. It will be interesting to see if the orb will make an appearance in Doctor Strange. While we can see him gaining at the end of the movie, it's also not hard at all to believe that Doctor Strange wouldn't use the orb at all in the end. In order to see movie still has a lot of cool. Of course, the movie some of the great writers that worked on the movie make small guest appearances. Of course, we have the usual Stan Lee cameo, as he originated the character, but we also get to see Frank Miller, who reinvented the character to be the dark, pulpy vigilante we know today. We also get to see Kevin Smith, who, despite being best known for his movies and playing Silent Bob, wrote Guardian Double, one of the greatest Daredevil stories told. These are not the only nods to the comics. The movie is full of them. Just make sure you watch the director's cuts if you want to look at them. The theatrical cut makes no sense. Lau burning, The Dark Knight. This one is hidden in plain sight the whole time. The famous scene in which the Joker burns his entire share of the money actually snuck in a murder. What a lot of people don't realize the first time around is that Lau, the Chinese criminal that Batman previously captured in Hong Kong, is actually tied up and on top of the money stack. We have to admire how careful the Joker and his goons were getting him up there without disturbing the money pile. And how much fun the Joker looked like he was having sliding down that pile, which completely distracted us from why he was on top in the first place.
I'm only burning my half.
This is again one of the many small things that the Joker does that we love. What more can you really say about a villain so eccentric, he throws the champagne out of his glass before trying to drink it?
There's no way, guys. It is just like, you need actual money. But I'll just do it for the sake of the video. Don't tell me this is another... Telling you that too. There's no way. Oh God. We don't. But, oh, did that.
What it do? Flight crew had to hop on before I head on to bed. What the educational? It's just because you guys are on summer school does not mean you guys are gonna get some educational shit. You know what I'm saying? And for you guys that are about to go back to school in almost less than 3 weeks, I feel your pain. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, we are gonna be looking at top 10 things you should never Google. Don't you ever Google these 10 things. Now, I believe
Let's Google them.
we did something like this where they
Or
reacted
Google
to
them,
something.
yeah.
But we are gonna actually see in a format.
Keywords were created so that we can have access to all the information the World Wide Web
Right.
has to offer. However, some keywords can easily betray us and end up scarring our lives forever.
Oh yeah.
Keywords you should never search for on Google. Blue waffle.
Thank you. The Lord did just showing the fucking waffle, bitch. I remember motherfucking female told me to look at this shit when I go home in 8th grade, son, and I would never forget the day. Like, I just never snapped on somebody so hard than when I went back to school, bro. Like, literally, like, I kind of felt like bad about it because, like, I did it in front of class and I kind of cussed her out. I didn't make her cry, none of that shit. She was just more of just like laughing and kind of shocked. But like I was just so disgusted with how nasty of some shit. Don't ever look this up, please. Just don't. Just don't bother fucking looking this shit up.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be
It
looking
is
at the 10
Charlie. Hello,
hardest mind
Charlie.
tricks ever. So
Where's
these mind
Henry
tricks are
from?
basically made to make you look stupid, or to confuse you, and sometimes even guess what you're
I love
thinking.
doing
And you
mind
guys can
tricks.
trick all of your friends with these. So
I did one
definitely
2
watch to the
hours
end of
ago.
this video, because there's some things on here which are the
Like
most
20.
insane thing I've ever seen. And
Oh,
don't
you guys
forget, drop a
smart,
like if you
wow.
enjoy. Let's aim for 6,000 likes on this video, because it really does help me out. So coming in
doesn't
at number
help
10, we have
anybody.
number trick. So for this one, I need you to do something, but it's really
Mm-hmm.
easy and it's only 4 steps. So first, work out 1 plus 1, which is 2, then 2 plus 2, which is 4, then 8 plus 8, which is 16, and now name a vegetable.
Orange.
So I'll give you guys a second to name your vegetable.
Orange, I'm going with orange.
And I'm gonna guess that you guys thought of carrot.
Nope.
I know, guys, this one is so insane, and if you didn't think of carrot, then you're very unusual, because 90% of people do. And scientists have been trying to work out why. They think it has something to do with carrot being a 6-letter word, because the last number was 16, and that ends in a 6. Or maybe it's just because carrots are the most obvious vegetable. But who knows? And this trick totally got me and blew my mind when I first heard it, so definitely leave a comment saying which vegetable you thought of. So
I'm gonna
next up
put
we have
carrot, so it
triangle.
seems
So I
like-
need you guys to do something for this one too.
Mm,
All you need to do
stupid,
is
bro.
read out the text inside this triangle. So I'm gonna give you a second
Paris
to do
in
that.
the spring. Paris in the spring.
And I'm sure you guys read Paris in the spring, right? Well, go ahead and read it again. Did it still say that? Well, then wake up, because if you look closely, it says Paris in the spring. And I bet you guys didn't even notice the second the, because I didn't, even after I read each word like 4 different times. And this was actually made by a professor of cognition psychology, which is basically
sorry,
about
what?
how our knowledge can make us more dumb. So,
Sorry,
for
James.
example, we know it should be Paris in the spring, so we just automatically correct it in our minds, but actually that makes us less observant. And only around 4% of people get this first time,
Nice
so
eyes.
if you did get this, then you're a really observant person. So well done. So next up we have insane instructions. So you guys do have to do quite a few instructions for this one, but trust me, it's so worth it. Because this one is probably one of the craziest ones on this entire list. So pick a number between 2 and 8. I'm going to choose 6, then
6.
multiply it by 9, so that's 54. And then
Yeah.
you should have 2 digits, so add them together, so 5 plus 4 making 9. Then
9.
subtract 5, so that's going to leave us with 4. And then pick a letter to go with your number, so I'm going to choose D.
D.
And then think of a country that starts with that letter, so I'm going to say Denmark. And then think of an animal starting with the letter of the country, so an animal starting with K, so I'm going to say kangaroo. And now think of a color starting with the last letter of the animal, so that's O. I'm going to go with orange.
Orange.
And if you guys chose the same thing as me or something different, then I bet you guys got the answer of an orange kangaroo in
No.
Denmark. And I had to put this one on this list because of how accurate and specific this is.
No.
Like, I have no idea how this works or how insane you have to be to come up with something like this. And if this didn't work for you, then that's really weird, because only 2% of people aren't affected by this. So try this on a friend or family member and you can blow their mind, because my mind is definitely blown right now. So next up we have rude or not. So I'm sure you guys have seen this already on Twitter or Facebook before, and this one is so old, but it gets me every single time. And I guess you could say this is kind of like a dirty-minded test. So when you look at this photo, you probably read, I have a big dick. But really, it says, I have a
got it.
dig bick. But because we all sort of have a dirty mind, and our minds
I got a
notice
big-
shocking and offensive
I got
stuff
a
a lot
big
more
dick.
than normal stuff, so we instantly think it says something rude. And because our minds automatically want to make sense of things, kind of like Paris in the spring from before, then it just
In the
automatically works it
spring.
out. But that's not the only mind trick in this photo, because underneath that it says you read that wrong. But under that it says you read that wrong too, because it says above it you that read wrong. So again, they tricked you. And even the one underneath that is wrong, because you probably read that awkward moment when you say something wrong, but really the word moment is left out. I mean, shit, they just tricked us like 4 times in a row. The only thing about this one which isn't a trick is the last line that says this is awkward. And yeah guys, let me know if you have a dirty mind or if you just got tricked. And if you didn't get tricked by this, then well done, because 96% of people do. So next up we have how many F's. So this one is so simple and it makes you feel really dumb if you don't get it. So all you have to do here is answer how many F's are in this sentence. Which
6.
says finished files are a result of
6.
scientific study combined with the experience of years.
6.
So most
Yes,
people
6.
count 2 F's because of the 2 words here, or maybe 3 because they see the F in scientific, but some people don't see that F because the word gets cut off here. But there's actually 6 F's because of the 3 ofs which are in the
Boom.
sentence. And the reason most people
Like
don't
a
get this really
boss.
obvious one is because they don't notice the F's in of. Because it's such a small and unimportant word, we don't even notice it. Aw, now I feel kind of bad for of.
Yes, it means so.
But yeah, this one is a cool mind trick, and if you didn't get caught out by this one, then well done, but don't get too happy, because only around 70% of people get caught out by this, so even though you're better than most people, it's not as hard as some of the ones before. So coming up next, we have what number comes next. So this one is a really cool number mind trick, and all you have to do is read out these numbers, so that's 6, 11, 17, and 28, and then say what number should come next. So I'm going to give you a second to say
30.
your number.
Wait, no. 42.
And And I bet most of you got 45. And that's
No,
because the
I
number
said
before always adds up to
45.
the next number in the sequence. For example, 6 plus 11 makes 17, and then 17 plus 11 makes 28. So it's like your mind subconsciously adds up the numbers. So this one
No.
basically shows how quickly your mind can think without you even making it. So unlike all the others, this one kind of makes you feel smart instead of dumb and confused. And this number sequence can go on forever, as you can see here, but most people don't say it right after 45, so I just did it up to that point. And around 80% of people say 45. And almost everyone does this subconsciously, so who knows, maybe we're all secretly great at math. And I say secretly because I know I'm not good in real life. So coming up next we have
I
number
suck at
predicting.
math.
So this is another number trick, and this one isn't so much of a mind trick, but more of a visual trick. But you can still fool a ton of people with this. So all you need to do is pick any number and then follow the line to the number on the opposite side. And then take your two numbers and subtract the small one from the big one, and I bet the answer you get is 6. So I'm
Yep.
going to choose 8, and then that goes to 2.
Because
so
they
8
all
minus 2
add up
is
to
6.
6.
But there's a catch. Because this has been made so smartly, it means that any combination you choose, you'll always get 6. For example, if I take
Damn.
12 and that goes to 6, then 12 minus 6 is 6. So yeah, the answer is guaranteed to be 6 every time, but that doesn't stop you from fooling a ton of people with this. And because all you need for this trick is a circle with 12 numbers in it, you can use any clock. And the guy who worked out the clocks do this must have been really smart, because I had no idea that clocks did this before. And before you guys start commenting
Who's that
saying you didn't
Jack?
get
The
6,
guy
well,
who's
you can't, because that's a lie. So don't even
look
try
like
that
kinda?
shit. So next up we have memorize names. So this is a memory test which 90% of people get wrong. So it shows 6 people here and
Mike,
their names.
Ben,
So I'm going to
Ryan,
give you a
Matt,
second.
Ted, Bill, Mike, Bill, Ben, Matt, Mike.
And now here's the test. Can you remember the names of these 3 people? And no going back to check, that's cheating. So it turns out that only 4% of people can actually get this right. And the correct answer is Ryan, Ted, and Bill.
Oh my
And that's
god,
because
dude,
these
I
are the
hope
least
I'm
memorable
guys.
ones on here, because the other ones stand out in some way. For example, the red ones are an eye-catching color, and Ben, the other yellow one, is to the left. So yeah, it just goes to show that boring people don't stand out even in cartoon form. But yeah, guys, don't feel too bad for Ryan, Ted, and Bill, because it made a lot of people seem really dumb, including me, because I didn't get this when I first tried it, but comment if you did. So next up we have duck or rabbit. So this is a really cool visual mind trick, and you're definitely going to get into a lot of arguments if you show this to your family and friends, and I'll explain why right now. So when you look at this image from this way, then you probably see a duck,
a
right?
duck
And there you have it,
and
it
a
was a duck.
rabbit.
No, I'm just kidding, guys. Of course there's more, because if you look at it this way, you'll
a
probably
rabbit.
see a rabbit, because the eye is the same on each side, but the duck's beak can also be rabbit ears depending on what side you look at. And I know I told you that both animals are in the image, but some people don't know, and they only look at it from one way. And yeah, this image can cause a ton of arguments, and it has done for over 100 years, because it was made in 1899 by an American psychologist called Joseph Jastrow, and basically it was to test people's mental ability. So let me know if you guys saw both animals or just one, even though I probably already did ruin it for you by telling you so soon. Sorry. And coming up last on this list, we have black dots. So this is a really crazy optical illusion, and it really messes with your eyes. Like, you know when you wake up and everything's blurry? It's basically like that. And it's so simple, all you have to do is count the black dots. So, how many can you guys count? Well, you should have got 35. And there's actually no way to do this with your eyes, because over time, when you look at the white dot, all of the other dots will go white except the one you're looking at. So yeah, this is a crazy illusion, and the only way to get the answer is to either guess or multiply 7 by 5. And this one really made my eyes hurt, because I tried to do this by counting, and the reason it messes with your eyes is because of the surrounding white squares and the grey grid create a contrast, and then your eyes think the contrast should be in the dots as well. So it's basically a mind trick which also tricks your eyes. And this is based off another more simple illusion that's been around for over 100 years, and the answer to that one is 35 too. So yeah, this has been so cool to check out all these mind tricks, and that just about wraps up this video. Check out the poll in the top right corner, and you guys can vote for the coolest mind trick. For me, it's the carrot one, just because that blew my mind. I mean, it seriously feels like whoever made that was literally inside my head. Or maybe I'm just going insane. And guys, just before I completely end off in this video, I just want to quickly say, follow me on Twitter at CharlieTop10s. It'll be on screen right now, and yes guys, I do reply to DMs, messages, and all of that stuff, and I also do follow you guys back. And you guys have been sending me a ton of really nice messages, and even fan art and stuff, which is so crazy, and I will be shouting you guys out soon. So yeah guys, follow my Twitter ASAP at CharlieTop10s. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Check out some more videos.
Sweet, Crazy Russian Master. I love this guy.
I used to
Awesome.
think that because I was a finger, I couldn't have everything. Then I downloaded Lightastic.
No, it's King Tut.
Just download.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my laboratory, where safety is number one priority. And today we're going to put to the test vintage gadgets. But check this out.
It sounded like he
For the
said
first
vintage.
gadget, this is so cool. When I saw it, I was like, wow, it had to be a juicer, and it is. Boom, it's just 2 pieces right here. It's still kind of dirty, but I think it's made from aluminum. So I have
It's
clementines.
aluminum.
I think I'll just cut them in half, and I'm just going to juice them up. Just 2 simple handles.
Juice
And
'em up.
this insert goes inside.
Yeah.
Boom. Put a clementine inside and just squeeze it together. Wow, this is so insane. Look at this. Wow, nothing have left. Look, stop. Alright, let's try this again.
Jeez, man.
He really wants to be in the video. He misses you guys. Boom. Whoa, oops. I spilled some juice.
Idiot.
Whoa, oh wow, this is a nozzle. You see, on this side there is no nozzle. So I can just pour out the juice.
I wouldn't drink that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And guess what? I can juice anything I want. And to take it out, I can just take this out and dump it out. Let's try to put 2 clementines inside of it. Can it handle? Whoa, it fits 2 of them, so it probably can fit an orange easily. And then I'm just going to squeeze it like this. Oh, look at that juice. Whoa.
Thing
I'll
is
hold
that
it
you're
down so it
afraid he
doesn't
doesn't
spill out.
care.
And now I can pour it out. Boom, all the juice is gone. Open it, look at this. Dump it out. Awesome. I'm loving this so much.
You could fit 3 in there, dude.
Oh,
That's
gotta
messy.
go slow because I'm dumping out juice too much fast.
Bro, that looks like a...
So simple and so amazing. Wow. Look how well it's squishes all the orange juice and clementine, whatever. Whoa, look at that. It's like a blin. It's like a... How do you call a blin? It's like a pancake. Squeeze it all the way. Boom. And you can put another one. Squish it all the way. Boom. Wow, why don't they make gadgets like that again, just with the plastic? I mean, you know, nowadays everything from plastic. This is aluminum. It's so durable. Look at that. It's a pancake. Amazing. 2 pieces,
Super
take it out,
messy, yeah.
throw it in the dishwasher. You're ready to go. Look how
No,
much juice I got.
carry dishwasher.
For this gadget, guess what it is? That's a can opener or a bottle opener.
Is it
Look at
really?
those gears. I love it that there is gears.
That's
You
cool.
can twist it all the way up as much as here, and as little all the way close it, I guess. Boom, I got here 3 different jars.
Seriously,
lids,
bro, that
3
won't work.
different sizes. We'll start with the smaller one. Let's see how it works. I guess I got twisted hard first. Man, it doesn't work. Oh, boom, here you go. It opened it. Simple, wow. I guess I gotta learn how to use it first. So you twist it up first. Whoa, that's so
Oh, it
easy.
works,
oh my
man.
gosh.
It's actually
And
really
it's
cool.
such a cool gadget. Look, that's a 3rd different size. You close it. I think you gotta just kind of keep it tight. Boom. Wow. So amazing. And look at this design. Look at these gears. Who doesn't like gears, working gears? Wow. I love old school vintage stuff. Look how wide can it get. I actually seen some pretty wide jars, so it probably can open doors easily as well. For the next vintage gadget, this is how your babushka and dedushka used to separate yolks from the whites. And this is what the new looks like, just piece of plastic, which is kind of cool that you can even put it on the side of the bowl. Fun. But old school is way more durable. It's made from metal. But does it work? Let's
That
find out. I
doesn't
got
work.
here
There's
some
no
eggs.
way.
Boom. Oh, almost dumped it. Whoa, it actually works pretty good. I just kind of mix it in there. So the yolk, the whites comes off from the yolk. Boom. Wow, look at it. You can
Oh.
even help it from the bottom. Wow, no way. Look at that. No, there is still some whites in there. Ah, man. Is it gone? Yeah, that's it. Just gotta help it a little bit, but guess what? It works pretty well. Here you go. You know what? We gotta test it for the consistency. Let's try this again. Boom. Wow. Oh, actually, if you actually put it on a side like that, roll it over, boom. That's how you use it. I just didn't know how to use it. Here you go. That's your yolk without any egg whites. Boom. Let's try it again. I think I figured this out. You actually gotta roll it side to side. Look at this. If you roll it side to side, it comes off so easily. Wow, no way. Here you go. After you roll it, boom. Simple and easy. Wow. Oops, missed it. That's amazing. So when you actually use it, you gotta roll it side to side, and then all that whites comes off so easily. I love this. This has actually worked so fast and simple. This is a potato. What is this? Grater or mashed potato maker, whatever you call it. I actually just did a review of a new school, and the holes only down here and no holes around here. And the vintage one, as you can see, holes everywhere. That's a biggest difference. Of course, you can peel the potatoes. Peeling potatoes is really easily to do when they.
I hate it.
What's up, everybody? Typical Gamer with your daily YouTube live streams and more. Today for you guys, got some more WWE 2K17. This is episode 11, and this one features the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Now, we got to go through SmackDown and one more before we get to the Money in the Bank one, but I've been playing a little bit since last episode. Alright, I've gotten up contender slots quite a bit. I'm at rank 3 now, 93 overall. We got some
If history is any guide, this
Gonna
night
be
will be
floppy.
epic and awesome. Tell me your thoughts on Randy
kick in the face.
He's the
18
on the
minutes.
king here.
Still going, God. Yeah. Where are you guys gonna go? You're still going now, I'll be
We can
surprised.
actually add some skills or abilities. I don't know if we're actually going to be on a ladder or anything. Doesn't really tell me. So I guess we should just go into it, or maybe we should, I mean, if it's not too expensive, we can get the move. We should get this extra ability slot, to be real. It is so useful. Let's get, though, I think we should save up. Let's keep saving up. I don't think we need anything. We're going to fight Scott in Money in the Bank. What are these guys? Ooh, a 6-man. Look at this. 6-man Money in the Bank over here. That is a crazy match. That is a crazy matchup. Alrighty. Money in the Bank.
Dab, 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 dab. That's fun. What?
Money in the Bank. There's ladders everywhere, my friends. There's ladders everywhere.
Enough talk and anticipation, folks. Break out those deposit slips because this is Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, ask and ye shall receive. Welcome to Money in the Bank.
In Las Vegas, too.
Fabulous Las Vegas. Amid the neon lights and desert
Perfect spot.
coming to you live from Las Vegas. Don't change that dial because we have an action-packed WWE match card tonight.
All right.
Now,
Let's go, Scott Dawson. Money in the Bank,
change
man.
that channel. We have singles action coming up next. We have one of the best
I love
talents
the
on the
song.
roster to date versus a formidable opponent. And I don't know who to pick in this matchup.
Everyone in chat saying, money, money, money. Everyone's just spamming money with money emojis and little money bag emojis. It's Money in the Bank time, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are hyped up, let me know in chat. Can you win versus Brock Lesnar? I have no idea. Maybe. He's the strongest guy in this game, so I'd hope he'd beat me.
No, he's
I
not.
mean, I might be able to rock his world.
If Mark Henry's in this game, he
Money,
is.
money, 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 money. Got the cheddar, money, money, money,
The
money,
following
money, money.
contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NXT
He thinks he's
Championship.
gonna get my championship. We're gonna have to defend ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We don't need to see Scott's intro. We really don't need to see Scott's intro. We don't need to see my intro. Let's get right to this. Money in the Bank. Show me what you crank. Oh my goodness.
Tonight for Money in the Bank. Thanks for joining us. I'm
Come
Michael
on.
Cole and King. Who do you like to walk away from tonight as
Oh, I
Mr.
didn't mean to pin
Money
that.
in the Bank?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot early, Cole, and that's a tough one. I don't think I'm ready to make that prediction yet.
Oh my gosh.
Any one of these guys could
Nope.
realistically win that briefcase. This is going to be good.
Oh. I'm gonna grab this baseball bat.
Oh, did you hear the
He got the job
What?
done. This one's over.
What?
No. No.
Let's keep the action rolling along. Singles action coming your way.
You gotta
We
be
got one-on-one action
kidding
coming
me.
your way next.
Gonna be good.
We have a real fan favorite against an imposing adversary.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Bro, look at him. He's still in shock. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. About 32 minutes. Yeah, stream here.
What the fuzz? I didn't know. I thought every title match I've had before, you could use the baseball bat. Oh my goodness. We just dashboarded so hard. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that even worked.
Skip.
Finish him with the OMG. Everyone in chat's still saying money. How is he still? He's still getting up. Oh my gosh, that's so.
Let's watch this one. I wanted to watch this one.
Why the Phelps face? Old computer slowing you down? You know.
I know. New computers are super fast.
And yet here you are with a new world record for the slowest computer.
You know about it. Now do something about it. Upgrade to a new PC.
That's just telling you
What's up, everybody? Typical Gamer with your
To do
daily
it.
GTA 5 mod live
To
streams
get
and
the
more.
slowest
Today for you
computer,
guys,
that's pretty much
I
what
got
I'm
the Secret Agent Spy mod. Of course, our main character today is going to be the one and the only James Bond 007, and we have a bunch of spy gadgets, a bunch of abilities, and a bunch of cool vehicles to use today in our spy adventures as we take on the most evil people in the world. And we're gonna first head over to what every spy needs is a secret service secret base. We're using the word secret a lot today, but if you guys do enjoy this live stream, make sure you smash that like button. Let's see if we go for 20,000 likes if you love James Bond and love this spy mod. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the little bell so you stay notified as to when I upload videos. Now, we're going off over to just this section right over here. I think over there is where we're going to want to go. Alrighty, we're going to leave this car behind. We just stole it because continuity error here, but we jumped off a cliff last time and flew up and we lost that vehicle. So we're headed over here and we see a wreckage here. That's usually the sign of where the secret base is. So we're going to head over there right now. Thank you everyone who's tuning in live. Really appreciate it. Even if you're not tuning in live, truly appreciate the support, my friends. We go over here and look at this. There's a downed helicopter. It looks like just a training exercise helicopter, though. Is there anything special here? There's a bunch of dumpsters. Very interesting. Okay, well, we're going to take this Sea-Doo out.
That's
We're going to take this Sea-Doo out. It seems to have been left for us. We're going to head over to, I believe, this island. I could be horribly wrong here, but I think it's this island right here. They didn't give me proper coordinates. They just said, "You'll know, Bond. You'll know." And apparently I was supposed to know. So I think if we go over here, anything fishy with these trees? This one looks a little fishy. What do you guys think? This one looks a little fishy. Oh, we're in. Oh, we're in, ladies and gentlemen. That was the entrance right there. No outsider would know this. Oh my gosh. Wait, why did that appear there? I guess this is also an entrance here. I like the other secret one better. Oh, you can't enter through this one. You can only exit through that. Okay. Mother trucker. Well, we're going to have to get back to that spot there. That is so cool. A secret entrance in GTA 5 here. And we got a bunch of cool spy gadgets now. Let me just make sure we're unarmed. We got a little bit of a different menu there as well. Hopefully that Sea-Doo is submerged enough in water that we can take it. Let's go over here. Oh. Alright, to that tree we go. The secret tree.
Bro, that was dope. I just walked into it and he was like,
not to an outsider,
that's
though,
awesome.
but to a secret agent spy like myself. Oh. Alrighty. So let's go up here. We have missions today. We have a couple spy missions. And we have a bunch of spy gadgets to go through as well. Alrighty, so let's enter through here.
Bond.
Boom. Okay. What's up, George and Steve? Oh my gosh, there's like eye scanners and stuff over there. Alright, come through here. There's a bunch of vehicles that we could take. Our vehicle! You guys repaired it! They repaired our vehicle! It's there. We can take it. We can go with it. Perfect. Alright. This place is heavily guarded at all times. This is a mission debrief room over here. We got everything we need that spies would need. Oh, look at that. I just loaded up. I just geared up, grabbed a weapon here. It's a chill zone as well. We got some other vehicles all tricked out with spy stuff. These are the engineers here that work on all the spy gadgets you're going to see during the live stream.
Shout out
So they're working on spy gadgets. They just created some EMP devices over there. Pretty sweet. I think we're going to take one of those. And there's some other cool stuff that they're working on as well that I'm going to show you. Here's a firing range where we can load up our weapons here. Take some shots over there. They're working on this car here. Gearing it up just like my car was. And going over here, we got a lunchroom because even spies need to eat lunch. And computers, all that. Cameras everywhere. So many guards. This is the weapons room, my friends. What you got for me, Tony? Well, we got a ton of different weapons and stuff like that. Just take what you like. You know what? We're going to give you one of everything with maximum ammunition. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And where do I get my mission? You're going to want to go to the debrief room. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Let's get over here. Sir, I'm ready for my mission. All right. So you got 3 separate missions today. One is the president of, we can't name the country. It is actually not a real country. He's an imposter. You're going to have to take him out. Additionally, there is a mansion near the Playboy Mansion that we have gang activity there. And they're moving a lot of drugs through Los Santos, and we need you to take them out. Next, we need you to get information on one so-called Franklin.
who does heists and stuff like that, and also his partner, Mike. And you're going to need to get that information as well. I'm just reading my book over here, but if you need anything, you can come back. Bruce White, good guy. And yeah, don't worry, you'll be good. All right, thanks, man. Can I take some of this cash? No? Okay. All right, we ain't going to do that. We ain't going to do that. Okay.
Boom, our dragon goes to 14.
He's going to 15, baby.